Okay. So I'm mostly ready to stream. Hello, everyone. My name is Lyss. I'm Self-Confined God, and today we are playing a little bit more of Race Covering 2 yet again. I'm sitting here with a minor headache, actually, as a matter of fact, and funnily and weirdly enough, it's also one of the reasons why I getting distracted by all kinds of notifications here. I probably should have muted them before stream. So, yeah. Uh, Today we are basically going to continue playing a little bit of modded Rediscovering 2. And by that I mean that we'll continue to playtest my ability to play on Monsoon while using Transcendence. I kinda realized that it might make me rely on that loner item specifically, maybe a little too much. But if it will be giving me consistent results in terms of survivability on Monsoon, when so be it. It will be our starting point in taming that specific difficulty. I'm I'm still far from being good. Hi, lads. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm actually about to start the game itself. I'm doing okay. Minor headache, but mostly fine. Mostly fine. I might be sharing a few stories from like my real life as the thing's been going right now. But basically, I probably will be focused on gameplay a lot, like usual. I still can't really adjust myself to being able to play and talk at the same time. Also, I just noticed that I almost forgot to fire up Restream chat app to be able to watch the chat as I'm playing. It's fine, it's fine. No pressure. I haven't been super active anyways. The work has been a little bit busy last few days. So, yeah. Guess we are going to launch the game now. And hopefully things won't be going too horribly wrong for me. It's fair. The events are going in the real life right now. Global events are not the most joyous ones, to be fair. And I totally understand that. So not everyone might be in the mood for something, but basically, that's also why I decided to still be here. One of the big things about why I wanted to like be a Vtuber live streamer is that actually in hard times like this, I would basically provide some entertainment in when people have hard time, so it wouldn't be all gloom and sadness, I guess. Oh, last time you were here, you mean you mean being on my stream or like things in general? Well, I'm basically trying to like adjust myself. I'm actually, in all honesty, don't expect too many people to come to my stream today, like from out of nowhere. Because one of the things that is going on right now is Wooly Gaming is streaming, so, and he is running a Risk of Rain DLC giveaway, so a lot of people are going to be on his stream. More than likely. Oh, Lunar Portal. So nice. Oh gosh, slug. Not something that we really need. We all here are for each other. Uh, uh, mm. I'm far from pro. Like, again, if you actually want to see the actual pro, you might want to check Bully Gaming's channel. I've learned a lot from watching his videos when I only been starting. And there's also another well-known streamer like Random Thursday. He also streams on Twitch, and there's another couple of Risk of Rain streamers. Okay, thanks. Oh, and we have Transcendence. Exactly what I've been here for. ATG. I have exactly 3 items, but like 2 of them I don't need with type of gameplay I'm gonna be running, but one is kinda useful. Yeah, this game is actually pretty cool, and most of all, in a few days it will have a DLC expansion, which will be making the game even cooler, because it will add like around 6 new stages and 2 new characters and a whole bunch of new items. Oh, I need like white items specifically, so I can't even pick that. It's not free, it will be... Well, the game itself is not free, and the DLC will be $15, but on release there will be a short sale, and during that sale the game DLC will cost $9.75. I think the fact that it is paid DLC is quite justified by the means of how much content-wise it will be actually adding. Again, there are currently series of giveaways going on streams of chosen streamers by developer Hoopo Games, and they are running Steam key giveaways for DLC. So there's a chance that you can have it for free. I am not participating in those DLC giveaways specifically because I actually want to buy it. Okay, it's okay, lads. Thanks for coming anyways. Even if you're, like, not exactly able to, like, constantly talk to me and everything else. Here we go. Here is our Selvent. Oh. And enemies got cautious luck. Not too terrible, because they won't be using it too much. I would like to see enemies one day getting lunar items. in white fields. That would be fun. Oh, grey glasses. Nice. Where do we go? Oh, I see. That's where we go. Here's another vent. By the way, if the sounds are like not very loud, if there's any problems with the stream, if you see any issues, feel free to inform me. I will try to fix the stuff ASAP. One of the most funny sounds in this game that I believe I make is the sound that game plays whenever I get the proc from Tougher Time item teddy bear. You see there's in the top like a small brown teddy bear in my inventory. This item has a random chance of blocking the enemy attack, so I won't be taking damage. But whenever it does, it makes like a squeaky sound. It's like, oh. Okay, where's the next one? Here it is. Yeah, you see, there's like a word blocked showing up occasionally. And when it does, it gives like that squeaky sound. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Enemies got faster. They got hoof, which is not necessarily nice news for me because that makes them harder to hit. Oh, stop moving! Okay, I can move fast too now. Kinda. So there's an interesting matter today on the things. So basically I live alone in a like actually a pretty huge apartment, which basically belongs to streamers. They are nice but don't have all the time in the world, so rarely come. It's fine. Real life always should be a priority. Entertainment is well, it's entertainment. It's meant to be done in free time, so if you don't have free time, you don't have to beat yourself by like not participating in certain activity. It's totally cool. Oh no, they got one of the bands. Ouch. Hello, YouTube person? With a nickname that makes me slightly concerned? Though I will be fair, it actually concerns me not slightly at all. It concerns me quite a lot. Actually, you know what? Should have put them on a block placed on YouTube, but I guess whatever. Yeah, if I am all that concerned, well, then maybe I should just act instead of like doubting and hoping that maybe it was just a really silly misunderstood joke. Even if it is, it's not something to joke about. Especially in these days. How does people find in my stream anyways? Well, I was mostly... I mostly mean... I meant the people on YouTube. I get a whole lot of absolutely weird people coming to my streams from YouTube. And I don't understand where they coming from. And more than often, I actually don't like the people that come from YouTube. So I'm actually considering that maybe maintaining YouTube channel doesn't really worth it. It's all fine. Again, my complaints wasn't about you and the people that come to me on Twitch. Most of the time, because Twitch also has its own weirdos from time to time. You're absolutely cool, man. Oh, that was that was the last one. Anyway, where was I? I was actually trying to tell about the things happening to me these days. So, yeah, one of the things that happened recently is I've actually purchased myself an iPhone to basically improve tracking of my model. And it's probably not accessible. That my model follows me better. It's just that easier to tell to small streamers than the big streamers, and sorry that I'm changing the categories. It's cool. I understand. Well, not knowing too much on Vtuber is okay because all the model stuff is actually kinda complicated in some fashion. Like some use images, so they are PNG tubers, but still also kind of VTubers. VTubing doesn't specifically imply that you have to use a model, like 2D or 3D or anything. And even PNG image can be at later point animated. Hi, Papa Arian. Thanks for dropping by. Also, yeah, 5:30 a.m. You probably should be sleeping right now. The big thing with insomnia. Ow. Ouch. Yikes. I hope you. I hope you get better soon. Also, let's on topic of Brock. Well, everyone works with what they have. You don't really need like. Okay, look. Today I've stumbled upon a fragment from Girl DM stream. And she was basically talking about how she got into VTubing. And okay, she got some money on her to actually start off somewhat decent. Like, with actual model. Of all things, she actually purchased 3D model to herself. And I wouldn't, like, even consider that because I just... pretty confident I don't have necessary tools. For 3D model tracking. So yeah, one of the big points that of what she said, I believe, is that you don't really need to have a battle station to start as VTuber. Like, a big fancy setup is not necessary. See ya, Orion. Queen's Gland. Ow. Woo! Whoa! That was... Okay. I mean, I just been sent flying by a laser beam. Boy, I'm getting too distracted by things happening. I'm really sorry. Hi, Alex. I'm doing pretty well. Aside from minor headache, and how are you? Hey, it's fine, lads. Thanks for coming. And have a nice day. Oh yeah, I heard of Elden Rings. I'm just not sure that my hardware will be able to properly run it. But even aside of that, I don't actually have money in my budget to actually buy it. Maybe I will try it one day. Just probably not today. Right now I wish I would find myself a fuel cell. A tutorial boss that should kill everybody. Yeah, that sounds awfully familiar. Have you ever played Dark Souls? Or I think a more specific example would be Demon Souls. Which I personally didn't play, honestly, but... well, I heard things. Yeah, I think the genre is called Souls-like at this point. Like, this kind of games in itself receiving its own genre name. Oh, even that? Well, I guess that explains a lot. Wait, where's two stone giants? Why are there two stone giants? Oh, Kajara is nice. Yeah, I got free gestures from the bazaar, but I wasn't able to get the fourth one, so I kinda need a fuel cell. But it won't drop from anywhere. Yeah, I guess I could. Legendary chest is probably like 3k right now, if not more. Beats, nice. Got another fiction. Free 3500. Okay, I wasn't too far off then. And we already have enough for legendary chest. Let's hope there's something nice. It's okay. Infusion is good. Okay, that's a negative affliction starting to stack up. I kinda need to that's not good. I need to find this thing is that spawn lunar portals, but I have zero ideas where I can spawn on this stage. On a hanging crystal. This one? I don't think there is on this one. Probably somewhere else. On top of cave or inside the cave. Oh, here it is. Thank you. We found it. Okay, I think I better not hang out on this stage any longer then. Yeah, that's really lucky. I haven't actually put much of research into that matter myself. I probably should, like, learn these things eventually for all stages. And I'm just not visiting lunar the bazaar, the bazaar itself, all that often. Portal, portal, portal. Right. Almost pressed the wrong one. Woo! We are safe. One more Transcendence. Here we go. Gesture. Should I try and get sentient? 13 hours and mostly exploring. Well, I have more hours, but I haven't explored as hard. When I started, I actually mostly focused on, like, unlocking everything, basically. And, that's probably what I will be doing once DLC is out, which is soon. Should I or I shouldn't? To hell with it. That's not the worst items I would have lost. Whew. Well, I'm feeling pretty strong now. Dragon? Fighting dragons? I think I know a friend of mine who would be like, not necessarily into fighting dragons, but clearly interested in seeing one from a game. What's this? Bent? Corner bubble? And Poltrons. Okay. Hello, Nix! Thanks for joining. This is your first time since I basically installed you as a viewer from Lyss stream. And there's just too many Lysses to watch. Boy, I kinda need a scrapper at this point. Also, I don't think I've seen a teleporter yet. Kinda odd. There is it. If you deal 1/8 of its damage on a hit, it's good. If it kills you after you deal 1/8 of its HP, then that's kinda sad. Oh, yikes. Shattering Justice. Well, I guess, yikes, that's really sad and painful. Oh, and our shop. Pauldrons. Squid polyp. What's third? Two pauldrons? What? That's a terrible deal. Hey, it's fair. Like, what I'm doing here is kind of the same. In a way. Try until you succeed. Well, we have an opening here, but we have no place for chests to spawn on. Halfway is not bad. That's quite solid number, actually. Oh, rusted chest. Nice. More procs. Still haven't seen the portal though. Oh. God. I was so blind. How could I be so blind? I probably flew straight past it several times already. There you go. And it's Magma Worm. All two of them. And neither of them likes me. One down. There's still one more. Now, where is it? Here it is. And Worm is gone. I'm sorry, Providence, but Worm must go. Navakajara, nice. And we're leaving. Ah. gasoline. I need some items for proc chain now, but they don't seem to show up. So yeah, what I was trying to tell. One of the things I purchased recently is new shiny iPhone for better tracking. And for those people who were on my early streams, it probably shows already that my tracking probably looks significantly better than when I was starting. But the thing is, a lot of things I do behind my family's back, obviously. And not that I initially run a super crazy budget on a lot of things, so having an iPhone is not something normal for me. Dragon lost you mid-fight. Well, that's interesting. So, yeah. Normally and naturally, I want to keep the knowledge of my activities out of my family, so me having an iPhone all of a sudden would have raised a lot of questions, something that I would simply love to avoid. And normally I live here alone, but the apartment are kinda family apartments, so they can drop in at any time, which I can't exactly predict. And I basically almost got myself in trouble today because I had my iPhone on a stand. I was basically just laying on my laying on my bed, and suddenly my mom decides to drop in. I didn't exactly hear her coming. She enters the room, like starts asking questions, yada yada. Her main concern that I was at home today because, well, I wasn't supposed to have a day off. I was supposed to be at work at that time, but I wasn't. And when she asked all of her questions, she basically just left. And then, like, a minute later, I realized, oh, she almost might have seen me having an iPhone. So I didn't freak out. My headache was a little bit too over me at that point to, like, have any sort of rich reaction on things. But boy, did I not take time to basically stand up and put my phone somewhere where it couldn't be seen. So it wouldn't raise questions. It would be totally funny if this situation wasn't actually the one case where things could have not worked quite well for me. Military printer. I don't think I need it. Infusion. I don't have any scraps. Is there any scrapper on this stage? Hopefully there is. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. That's 1 and 2. Hey, congratulations! A little bit of excitement in life is always nice. Even if it's just from beating the boss. Meanwhile, I also feel like I'm having a god run here. Going. We have beats, so maybe we should scoop at this point. Besides, I already have Void River spawning. There is the portal. Should be here. Yeah, I guess we live in the place at this point. I've seen enough. Oh no. Not worms again. Oh my, just as I was about to leave, I got nuked. Well, maybe getting shaped glass was a mistake, after all. But it was a nice run, anyways. Let's try for another one. Boy, I'm hungry. And I already can see a portal. Personal shield generator. Rusted key. I would like to have that, thanks. And there's 2 Shrine of the Mountain. I will do a silly and probably will regret it because that might end my run here and now, basically. But I'm getting all of the Shrine of the Mountain things up. No, it's Beetle Quiz Queens. Well, that might not be too bad then. Precise. What a trade. Yes, that's what I deserve for bullying queens. Alright, we're leaving. A message on the door saying that it's a door. Well, for all things and purposes, that door might have been a mimic. Oh. That's an interesting message from a player then. Makes you wonder what he was trying to say by that. Nice. Peace environments. I wonder if Wooly is still streaming. All the irony of having a Rusty Luck box spawn on the stage, but not having a Rusty key because you traded it for glass. For glasses. Oh. Well, if ain't that nice. And fuel cells, nice. Straight out of the box. Didn't expect it to be free boss enemies instead of like an actual even number. Seeing three of them is kind of odd. What an odd number of bosses it was. To have 3 with a Shrine Mountain. And only 2 extra drops. Only 2 portal drops. Oh no! I pressed the wrong portal, no! No, I wanted to visit the bazaar. Nope, folks, you are not creeping on me while I'm using a scraper. If I'm sad about Lunar Portal, it doesn't mean that I want to, like, die instantly. I have absolutely zero idea of where nude altars here on this location. Maybe I would like to look it up. Newt altar locations. Yeah, that will work. Rally Point Delta. So, there basically. Yeah, I think I can reach that. Here we go. Won't be making the same mistake again. Probably. Well, don't have to make any mistakes if I'm dead. Proves the point that my survivability really depends on Transcendence right now. And by depends, I mean, it really does. As in, I can't actually run Monsoon with my current skill set without having Transcendence. Which is, I guess, should be a big shame for me. I'm a little bit too casual for this difficulty. That's shield generator printer, that's stun grenade printer. Actually, I guess I will generate myself some shields. Since one of the things that I certainly don't need is a medkit. Gasoline. Chest. Well, that was a huge toss. Kajaro, nice. This early, it will be very helpful. Where is the queen? Oh, there she is. I feel like Beetle Queen is actually one of the easiest bosses. No, it's maybe thanks to toolkit that Artificer runs. With ability to be always out of her attack's reach. I think it's kind of problematic to actually not be able to beat her. Well, that's for full pair of rings. I mean, bands. That's a very bad spot to fight off mushrooms. On the other hand, I probably won't see any coming my way here. Oh dear. Sometimes these vents are just too hard to see. I wonder if one-hit protection extends to enemies with shields. Bundle of fireworks. And at this point, I'm starting to feel bad for not being able to talk too much on my own stream. It's just not been going on much lately, aside from, well, me trying to prepare for DLC. I would normally play on Drizzle or like... What's the name of normal difficulty is? But now as the DLC is coming, I decided to ramp it up a little. And not like I'm feeling it's a bad idea, but well, I certainly got better with time. Ow. No, I think I need a break for today. Yeah, I think I will be concluding the stream at this point. There's also one that thing that I might have need to buy myself new pair of headphones. My current ones are starting to give me white noise randomly, which might be one of the reasons why I have a headache. And that's not really cool. But I will have to wait a little bit before I get my paycheck from work, before I will be able to afford myself a new pair. Maybe I should actually finally buy myself wired headphones. And maybe start streaming more of rhythm games. Maybe with wired headphones I will be even better at it. Still, no promises, but there might be one more stream tomorrow. Or today, depending on what time zone you live in. We will have to see, but that might be yet another Risk of Rain stream, and I probably won't have to compete at that time with like streamers that are much bigger than me. Or maybe we will have a random read a book stream. I don't know. Maybe we won't have anything because I still have that awful headache, and I'm just having some troubles concentrating my thoughts. And just having rest doesn't really help. Still, even if it was a little bit of messy and boring stream, I still thank you for visiting it. And hopefully I will see you next time. Until then, have a good day, and bye-bye.